Alright, so we're going to cover another piece of tech in CvS2, but it's not really CvS2 specific, it's actually seen in a lot of fighting games. So first off, what is a Tiger Knee? Well, in Street Fighter 2 Turbo, there was a character, Sagat, and his Tiger Knee motion was in fact not a DP input, rather it was quarter circle forward, up forward, kick. Which is a very odd motion, but that was the motion, and we now use it to describe doing air inputs that can happen immediately as soon as you jump. A notable one that you may have heard about is Cable's Tiger Knee Air Hyper Viper Beam. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it was an MVC2. So with Todo, I'm going to use Todo as an example. He's not particularly that strong of a character, but he does rely on Tiger Knees to create some of his offense. So, first off, how do you really do a Tiger Knee? Well, you buffer the quarter circle input, and you press up, forward, and then punch. He does have his air wave special, and that's what I'm going to be demonstrating with. It's not really particularly crazy on its own, but if you Tiger Knee it, it ends up being a really good poke. Not only that, but it's really good in his Oki game. If you actually land a meaty using Tiger Knee Airwave, it ends up being really plus. Trying to do it a couple times so you can see my inputs when I'm doing it. It comes with time, at least when doing specifically the Tiger Knee. You could practice it. What I would suggest doing is pressing up and punch at the same time. As you can see there in my input display, I pressed punch and up forward at the exact same frame. That's what I suggest doing if you want to consistently get a Tiger Knee. And specifically with Todo, his air wave is actually +7, so you can actually link off of it. As you can see there, I just linked a air wave into crouch light punch. This can also be good for command grab setups. Half circles. Oddly enough. It's really plus, so you're gonna have to time it specifically. You can use it for a command grab setup. In his Oki game, you could do something like that after a throw. It's actually really easy to buffer a Tiger Knee air wave off of the dash. Just like that. And the thing with Airwave specifically is that it has 3 different ranges, so you have Light Punch, Medium Punch, Heavy Punch. Heavy Punch has the most range, but you're going to want to use them based on the distance. So like from right here, it's best to use Heavy Punch, because it's going to hit right at the tip from like here, from around this distance. You want to use Medium, and then like right in the opponent's face, you use a Light. The Light has the least amount of startup, while the Heavy has the most. And generally, Light is used up close, like that. Another thing that's good about Tiger Knee Airwave is the amount of guard damage it does. So if I'm going to go over here and I do a basic setup, that wasn't really a true setup. That single block string right there just did half of the guard bar. You'll see good Todo players use Tiger Knee Airwave really effectively in their pressure. You can also repeatedly do it, like you can do it twice even. It's really hard to do though. Todo can absolutely destroy your guard bar in the corner. You really need to do a guard cancel to get out of it. And even then, if I was to... Do they have a guard cancel? I think that means guard cancel. Yeah, okay, it does mean guard cancel. Oh. Yeah, so they can guard cancel out of it. But, it's still really powerful. Even then, it's not going to do much to you because you're standing or you're in the air. And, generally, at worst, you gotta do a quick rise and you'll get back up again. Yeah, so it's +7, which means you can link off of it. You could also just do like a command grab setup and do like a custom combo even. That's why a lot of people play A group Todo, because he actually has like guaranteed setups into custom combo. Let me actually... So, yeah, tiger knees are really good, but there's one extremely important thing to note, and that is, notice how I'm playing Rugal and S-Group. I'm not doing that just because he's one of my main guys. I'm actually doing it for a reason. So, if I take control of the dummy, if I try to do a tiger knee, notice how I'm not getting it. The reason why is because I'm in a short hop groove. I'm trying to do his Dark Smasher, but I can't get it in a short hop groove. So if you're in a short hop groove, what I suggest doing you want to do a super jump, but even I haven't gotten that down consistently. Basically, you have to do a super jump if you want to get the tiger knee down consistently. There we go. So yeah, basically you have to either do a super jump or you just have to do a normal jump. It's really hard to do tiger knees in a short hop groove, so if you're an SN or K groover, you do have to be weary of that. Specifically with A Todo, he does have certain setups using his waves for like guard crush. So like here, for example, he could do like keep on messing that one up. But you get what I mean. Like you could set up an air wave and do a custom combo, have him block it. Actually, let me... You do something like that, deals a lot of chip. But you could also do is set up something like this. That's actually a really funny setup you could do with Rugal. I might post a video below where Izumi uses this particular block string to guard break. I forget who he was playing. I think it was Izumi. Yeah. Izumi got guard broken by Gunter. He was using A Todo, and it ends up being a really dumb setup. Now that one wasn't perfect, but let's say, for example, he's crouching. I'm pretty sure that's what's the object in question here. Actually, I should probably... I'm gonna record Rugal holding down back for the full 10 seconds just to show you that he will in fact get hit crouching by this setup. Oh. As you can see, Tiger Knee Wave just hit him crouching. This also works with small characters too, like Athena, Yuri, Sakura. This will actually hit him crouching. So... yeah, that setup hits him crouching. And as you can see, if you want to practice this, it's not easy. Think of it kind of like Iori's chip CC, where he just does a bunch of DPs over and over, but it's a quarter circle, so it's a lot easier, I guess. Like, I can do them pretty fast. You can also set up into it. Ah, messed it up there. It's not easy. That's kind of the basics of Tiger Knees. There's not too many air specials in this game, so Tiger Kneeing them, you're more doing it with characters like Todo or Rugal. Mai does have her dive kick, and you can Tiger Knee that, but that's only useful for, you know, so many things. But yeah, that's kind of the basics of a Tiger Knee Wave. Can you do the setup one more time? Then you can even push a command grab mix-up afterwards. But yeah, that's the basics of a Tiger Knee. I'm using Todo as an example here because his air wave is just so powerful. But yeah, the only other really notable Tiger Knees in this game that I can know off the top of my head are Mai's dive kick and Rugal's gravity smash. So this is definitely worth practicing, especially if you're a Todo player. You absolutely must learn how to do air wave if you're going to want to do anything offensively happy. That's all I really have. Air wave, really good. Learn it, and yeah, that's really it.